Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka AaronPullin'Teeth and welcome to something very special here with the WWF Smackdown 2 Know Your Role game. For those of you that have been around on the channel for a little while, you have known that a bit ago I was doing a season mode on this with TAKA and we got right up until I believe Armageddon. I think we just finished Armageddon, and then my PlayStation died. I was doing it all on the PS2 and obviously backwards compatible, and the PlayStation 2 just decided that it was going to stop playing PS1 games. It just had this weird glitch out on it and it would not accept any PS1 games. Then I finally got a PS1, which is what I've been recording all the PS1 games on. That was months down the line afterwards. And then I tried to start up the TAKA season mode again, and the save files got completely corrupted, wiped all the save data for Smackdown 2. So I'm starting from scratch, and I decided that I want to do another season mode, but I don't know who I want to be. So what I decided I was going to do is I was going to give TAKA the fair shot of his story continuing, but I didn't want him to have the only option. So I decided I would do an all sim King of the Ring. All sim King of the Ring. And the winner will be who I play as in the season mode. And obviously you can't pick who you actually get in the King of the Ring tournament. You just select King of the Ring if you pick all simmed, and it just picks people for you. And so I did it a couple of times until I got TAKA in there. And this is what I got with TAKA in there. So whoever walks out of this tournament as the winner will be the star of the upcoming SmackDown 2 relaunched season. So, you know what, we're going to watch these, because of course we are. We're diving straight in. It's a specials tournament, so this could be interesting. Jericho and TAKA is the first match. TAKA has the opportunity for his story to continue. He also has the opportunity for it not. And he's a TLC match with Jericho to start, so it could go all wrong. This could go completely skew-whiff right away. Let's find out. I'm kind of hyped for this, I'm not going to lie. Oh god, yeah, these are going to get copyrighted, so we're going to skip those pretty quickly. TAKA is coming, motherfuckers! Too Cool. Two members of Too Cool managed to land in this tournament. Scotty and Grandmaster Sexy, and I find it ironic that Scotty, his match is against Lita. If you know, you know. Oh god. Again, I am not playing this. This is entirely computer. This is all simmed. We are just along for the ride to see who is going to walk away as the star of the upcoming season. If I remember correctly, with these TLC matches in this game, you can win by climbing the ladder, but you can also win by putting them through the table. I think. Or at least the pin ones. I think maybe you have to unlock the mode where you can win by climbing the ladder. I just dropped my controller. Jericho chair shot to the face of TAKA, and again, who's just tanking there. TAKA is a beast. Nice spin kick by Jericho. Big chop, slapping him down though. Goes for the knee. Difficulty setting wise, I put this on normal, so it shouldn't be too reverse heavy, but it also shouldn't be them just standing around doing sod all. Oh, nice from TAKA. I don't ever remember doing that move. I probably did, but I don't remember. Nice chop to the belly. Slap him in the stomach. Heads into the takeover, drops Jericho, who's already back to his feet, snapmares him down. Jericho with the ladder sends TAKA flying over the ropes. TAKA though, another snapmare on the floor. Says, thank you very much for allowing me to snapmare you on the floor. Very respectful. You know, the random bit of trivia here. You know when Kai and Tai were about and they used to have the English voiceover for their promos and things? Do you know who did that voice? That was Shane McMahon. Random bit of trivia for you. It was Shane that did the Kai and Tai voice. The Kai and Tai English voice. That was Shane. So the Indeed is Shane. Oh, another head scissor takeover. Jericho was going for something dramatic there, it didn't work. Get snapmare again. There we go, Jericho flying forearm. Taka's stuck in the corner. Jericho's gonna kick him down. I'm assuming there is no climbing here because there's nothing up there to climb for. Welcome to Winnipeg, motherfucker. Drop toe hold, dropping Jericho down. I wouldn't mind being Jericho. This era of Jericho is fantastic. I mean, look at that gear. Jericho's always been up and down with his gear. He's sometimes had some of the best gear and sometimes had some of the worst. German! Yeah, it's pinned. This era of Jericho, like from 1999 to like 2004, he had some of the best gear. It was on his return, even when he had the long tights on his return, then turned into the trunks when he went ultra heel. That gear I'm not such a fan of. I think that era of Jericho, short haired Jericho gear, I'm not a fan of. But his modern stuff with AEW is very hit and miss. Some of it's great, some of it's kind of awful. Like when he tried to bring back the original Lionheart Chris Jericho gear, the yellow, don't think that worked anymore for him. But I'm actually a fan of the Painmaker gear with the paint on the face. I actually don't mind that. Jericho was going for moon flipping. I also don't mind his JAS gear with the red leather. I think that's hilarious. Another head scissor takeover. Taka's gear here was weird, wasn't it? The 3/4 tights and the little shoes. I mean, it was unique, he stood out, but I don't think anybody else in the world would have been able to pull that off. Oh, roll up by Taka! Sit on his face. Tell him that you love him. They've made use of chairs, they've made use of ladders, but at no point so far have they made use of the tables. Jericho's got to finish. It's not looking good for Taka's story continuing. It's really not looking good for Taka's story continuing. Lion Tamer! Oh, Taka's still in it. He didn't tap, but he might have passed out. And he did. Taka's story will not continue. We will be telling the story of somebody brand new in this next upcoming season held on Smackdown 2. The rebirth of the Smackdown 2 season. It will be somebody new's time. Will it be Jericho? It could very well be. Sorry Trish, you did not make the cut for the tournament. Leah did. Be interesting to do it as a female superstar though, actually. It could be quite interesting. So, currently, looking at who's left, I am kind of pulling a little bit for Lita. Not in that way. Because I think they would be kind of cool. I could stick her in one of the men's divisions. Because you can move people about in division. I could maybe stick her in the IC. I could do anything really with it. But we'll cross that bridge if and when we get to it. Currently, Jericho beats Taka. Jericho advances. We now have Mark Henry, Sexual Chocolate Mark Henry versus Grandmaster Sexay. In a tables match. This one could be over in the blink of an eye. Tables kind of feel like it should give Mark Henry the advantage. Bigger guy, harder to get on a table? I don't know. It's going to be easier for Mark to throw Grandmaster around and put him through a table.
It's sexual, baby.
Sexual, baby. Yeah. Well, I have to skip the entrance because they will be copyrighted. I should really turn them off. But I'm committed now at this point, so I can't turn them off. Okay, here we go. Big DDT. First, I'm not loading screen. Christian looked weird, but that did not look like Christian. Henry staying in the ring while Grandmaster goes and picks up one of those incredibly solid tables. The legs just stayed exactly as they were. Henry throwing Grandmaster into the corner. Henry makes his move. Grandmaster's just going to dance on him and then get hit in the face with a table leg. The gear at this point, just in general, of everybody was so weird. And Grandmasters is just a, a tank top, a hat, some tracksuit bottoms, and weird gloves. Oh, and goggles. Can't forget the goggles. Whereas Henry's gear is a singlet that has dripping chocolate design. Ooh, right over the top there goes Grandmaster. Snapmare. There's a lot of snapmares in this tournament so far. Armbar takedown, clothesline, drop down. These getting Lucha. Lucha Henry. Lucha sexual chocolate. Henry in a bad way now though. Grandmaster's had his way with Henry in this one so far. Although, Henry's the only one who's actually used the table as a weapon. Grandmaster's still trying to dance on him. And instead he's just getting his head caved in with the table. And now Henry's decided we're not allowed to see Grandmaster. He's going to block you from the camera shot. But gets drop kicked for his efforts. Sidewalk slam from Mr. Sexual Chocolate himself. Big DDT by Grandmaster. Who gets whipped into the corner. Henry follows him in. Drags him up. Big chop to the chest. Henry sent flying from one side to the other. Grandmaster charges in. Doesn't connect with whatever he's going for. Henry leapfrog going back to Lucha Mark. Oh, but Mark's on the table. Grandmaster did nothing for it. He just let him lay there. He had the advantage and decided to do nothing. And Henry goes flying out of the ring. Grandmaster's going to follow him. Tables match can end anyway. It doesn't have to end in the ring. It only ends when someone gets put through a table. Doesn't matter when or where. Ideally when would be soon, but where it doesn't matter. In a sense it's kind of false count anywhere then I guess. Big DDT from Grandmaster, dropping Henry on the top of his chrome dome. Sidewalk slam. Always wondered why it was called the sidewalk slam. Who slams people on a sidewalk like that? I wouldn't go down with them if I was slamming somebody on the sidewalk, because that would hurt me too. Sidewalks hurt. I have fallen on them before. Another armbar takedown from Grandmaster. Two members of Too Cool are in this tournament. Grandmaster and Scotty both made it into the tournament. Both have the opportunity to have their story told in season. Oh, Henry's in trouble. Henry's in trouble. Grandmaster's just going to dance on him instead of doing anything about it though. Because apparently Grandmaster Sexay is an idiot. Doesn't know how to win a tables match. Scoop and a slam from Henry. The winner of this will go on to face Jericho, who you've got to think is one of the favourites. It's arguably between him and Kurt Angle probably the favourites in this. Oh, just hit in the back of the head. Henry now taking a bit of room. And just clobbers him again. That baseball cap offering little protection. Grandmaster is out. Look at him. He's out like a light. He's just... If I lay here, will you lie with me and just forget putting me through a table? Beating the hell out of these two have decided that they're not wanting to put their opponent through a table. They're wanting to put a table through their opponent. I'm not sure if that'll count as a win. I'm sure, referee's discretion. Invisible ref of Smackdown 2. I mean, entirely their call, but these two have been oddly evenly matched. Things I didn't expect to say. Grandmaster Sexay and Mark Henry evenly matched. Oh, Henry's on the table again, and again Grandmaster's doing nothing about it. Don't know why. He's had Henry set up to end this match multiple times and then just done nothing. And again. Oh, is he actually going for it? No, he's not. Instead, he decided to hit him with a stroke. Which, from Mark Henry, he probably likes that. Sexual Chocolate Henry probably does like the stroke. And Henry showing that power, just throwing Grandmaster around. Is Henry at no point has tried to get Grandmaster in position to win. Grandmaster's got Henry in position multiple times and then not capitalised on him. So I think both of these two are idiots and have no idea how to win a tables match. Another sidewalk. Oh no, backbreaker this time. Which apparently hurt his tummy instead of his back. Finally! And Henry actually tried to do something there. He just did it too quickly. Big man splash. Another sidewalk. Henry caught with a neck breaker. Grandmaster trying to capitalise. Finally gets Henry on the table again. Oh, and he's finally going for something. And he does it. Pile driver. Mark Henry put through the table. It took Grandmaster a while to work out what the hell you do, but he finally did it. And Grandmaster advances to face Chris Jericho in the next round. That theme was so good. I'm sorry, the You Look Fly Today theme for Too Cool was fantastic. Fight me if you think I'm wrong. Alright, Kurt Angle and one half of TNA. In a hardcore match. Okay, I don't know who this favours. I have no idea who this will favour. I believe this is King of the Ring Kurt Angle as well, so will it favour King Kurt, or will it favour the A of TNA? Will it favour the ass of TNA? It'd be cool to play as a member of TNA, actually, because then I get Trish as a manager. King Kurt! Kurt Angle managed to make everything work at this time, didn't he? Like, he could be given just the world's worst gimmicks, and somehow, some way, he made them work. Dude was just a machine. He was so good at everything he did. Oh, they both start with weapons. I forgot that you do that in these hardcore matches in this game. Albert's got a chair. Angle had a baseball bat. Didn't work out too well for him though. Oh, but Angle's going to make technical jumps on Albert's back right away. God, look at Albert's shirt. Look at Albert's... Just suppose Albert's boobs. Look at Albert has man boobs. Like, that's some cleavage there. Don't tell me you can't see that, my god. The A of TNA somehow has the T. Albert's just wrapping all of TNA in one package. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, swinging a miss with the chair, gets clobbered with a big clothesline from Albert. I wouldn't mind being Albert actually, because I think a TNA story could be hilarious. Oh, press slam from Albert, and Albert's moveset in this game is just brilliant. Well, I suppose so is Kurt's. Kurt would be a favourite in this. Kurt and Jericho are probably the favourites. Though Jericho's now the biggest heel because he eliminated TAKA straight away in round one. Albert following Angle out, Angle just giving him the runaround. With the hardcore, can end anywhere. Takes a tumble to the floor, but he's back up. Angle tried to follow him out, didn't work. Gets clobbered in the face again, multiple times. Albert again sent to the floor. Albert back up, back in the ring, and slams him down on the baseball bat to the back of his head. Angle with a quick fireman's carry takeover. Back up with another takeover from Angle. Angle just trying to out-wrestle Albert, and there is nobody really in the whole world at this point in time that can probably out-wrestle Kurt. He is a machine. As he is proving here, as he is just taking Albert down with ease every other second. Albert has not been able to get back to his feet for a while or stay on them for any other length of time. Small package from Kurt Angle. Look at the butt cheeks. And the butt cheeks prevail. Albert is eliminated. Angle with a perfectly executed small package gets the victory. You cannot deny the effectiveness of a small package. It is just as effective as a big package when you know how to use it, like Kurt Angle very clearly does. Kurt very much knows how to fully make use of his small package. I apologise. I mean, I don't, but I do. On paper, I do. In reality, I don't. Okay. Scotty and Lita. What are they doing? Hell in a Cell. Scotty 2 Hotty and Lita. Hell in a Cell. Okay, you know what? Sure. Random draw for the match types. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for Scotty versus Lita in Hell in a Cell. That's hilarious. Let's see if Scotty can advance much like his tag team partner Grandmaster did earlier. Keep Too Cool. I forgot about this Lita theme. Oh, this is before the Hardys, Lita, isn't it? Or is this verge of Hardys and... yeah, this is like on the verge of the Hardys and S.A. Rios, isn't it? This is her in that in-between stage where she's about to jump from one to the other. She's still technically S.A. Rios, I think, but she's not technically with him. She's got the aesthetic for the Hardys. Not yet joined the Hardys. Nice forward. Already with a roll up. We saw Kurt Angle make perfect use of a small package in the last one. See if Lita can make use of a package in this one. Scotty with his plate of French fries as a head. Oh god! Scotty just dives out the other side. These two wasted no time getting out of the cell. I'm back into the cell. I'm back out of the cell. I'm back into the cell. Scotty's moonwalking. Oh boy. Again, I'm not playing this. This is completely sim. These two are going to have a metal fence off, it seems. It's like mesh jousting. Lying on the floor now. Scotty. Suplex on the floor to Lita. And a moonwalk once again. Scotty moonwalking on her. She gets into the ring though and just throws herself on the floor randomly. Again, dives out. They haven't climbed on top of the cell, but they got out of the cell pretty damn quickly. It did not keep them contained. Scotty just throwing that bit of mesh. And then dives out the top. He's going to take out all four sides if they have to. These two are mostly just skirting around each other at the moment. Though Scotty's marching in with that bit of mesh. Here, back in the ring. Again, dives out just as Scotty dives in. Oh, now they're both in. Running net breaker from Lita. I feel like Lita's had more offense so far. Scotty's just moonwalked a few times. I think he hit one suplex. Arm drag from Lita. Slides underneath. Scotty goes behind. Another snapmare. I believe she was stomping away on him. It was hard to see. Vertical suplex from Scotty. I thought about going back outside, but got hit with a front dropkick instead. And Lita with that bit of chain fencing, mesh, whatever the hell you want to call it. Just hitting Scotty in the face with it. Scotty trying to pick up a piece for himself, but he keeps getting clobbered by Lita's instead. That has got to hurt. The spiky bits of the metal on the back. Ooh. It's got to be like taking a thumbtack ball. And back elbow from Lita, misses that though. Big back suplex, dropping Lita right on the top of her head. Almost a backdrop driver. What high angle. Oh, drop toe hold into the mesh. Slams him knee down first. Knee down first. You know what I mean. Another vertical suplex. Again, Lita's legs clopping that mesh. Clopping? Whatever. Hitting that mesh. Big front drop kick. Lita doing the Jeff Hardy pose. I suppose she is Hardy's at this point, but she's still got the S.A. Rios Titantron. Lita can run her. Points at her face. Doesn't quite do the Hardy finger pose. She pointed at her face instead. Arm wringer from Scotty takes Lita down. I wouldn't mind being Scotty because, you know, you get to do the worm. But I also wouldn't mind being Lita because, you know, I actually get to do a season as a female, which we have yet to do. It's all males so far. Because very few games actually give you the option. This one does. You can be literally anybody on the roster. Scotty gets hit with a drop kick and another Lita Conrada rolls it into a pin. Got a kick out before even a 1 count. Scotty with the Bulldogs. That usually sets up the worm, but now Lita kind of just glided there. Those cross bodies look very weird in this game. Lita not able to get anything off the top because Scotty just shuts her down straight away. Another bulldog. Lita is back up, goes for the cross body, but the mesh fencing blocked it. Now it's Scotty's turn to beat up Lita with the mesh fence. She beat the hell out of him with it earlier. Kick from Scotty. Spinning something. Just spinning. Scotty just ran and spun in the air and it took Lita down. Oops, slips behind with Lita. Low kick. Takes Scotty's leg out from his leg. They're very difficult to see. There we go. Arm wringer. Face first. Almost onto the mesh. Got it with a headlock. Leaves Scotty's french fries alone. Oh, punch to the gut. Flips behind. Back suplex. Wasn't as high angle as the one earlier. Inappropriate pin. Drop kick. Later, charges in. Just elbow Scotty in the face. Big brutal forearm. Scotty again just spinning in the air. It's working for him when he does it. Both of these two very close to getting a finish in. Takes the spine multiple times later. Go their distance, charges in and just throws it at him. That was brutal. Another front drop kick takes Scotty down. Oh, pulls him back, elbow to the face. Liakarana. Scotty's in trouble. Oh, but Scotty slips behind, goes for the bulldog. Not the bulldog, the headlock even. DDT from Scotty. Look at these two, they're both like one move away from a finish, and Scotty decides to go for a taunt instead, but it worked. Big DDT, Leah's in trouble. Leah's in trouble. Leah might be about to get wormed. That sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. W-O-R-M. And boom. Is she done? Is she done? 1, 2. The worm lifts. The worm advances. Honestly, that match was a win-win either way. Like, I was happy whoever walked out that one. I'm mildly annoyed that Albert beat Kurt Angle because I kind of wanted Albert, and I'm mildly annoyed that TAKA lost to Jericho. But for the most part, I'm okay with how this has gone. Like I said, that one was a win-win, and Grandmaster and Mark Henry was a win-win for me. So, but here we go, Grandmaster versus Christian. So it's Too Cool versus the odds-on favourites. All right, Grandmaster and Jericho. Well, we've got a casket match. Okay, feels mildly inappropriate, but we're going to go with it. Jericho versus Chris Jericho, Grandmaster Sexy, casket match. A match that is very, very rarely seen. Extremely rarely seen. But here we are. I'm curious if any of you, as this video has started, put in who you wanted to win and who you expected to win in the comments just to see if you're right. If you haven't done that so far, do it with who's left. Out of the 4 that's left, who do you want to win? Who do you think's gonna win? Armbringer takedown straight away. I think it's called Divorce Court. If I'm not mistaken, that movie is called The Divorce Court. DDT! I cannot see the casket. Now I can! My god, he's picked... That thing is light for a casket. Either that or Grandmaster is just way stronger than he looks. You ever tried to lift a casket? Or a coffin, or whatever you want to call them? Those things are heavy. Well, it's comfortable now. But they are very heavy. Snapmare. Not a snapmare. Snap suplex even. Big DDT. Jericho with the cool gear. Getting punched in the face. This match is a complete crapshoot as well. Like, there is no rhyme or reason as to who can win this one. It's just luck of the draw. See, Jericho almost fell into that already. Reverse suplex there from Grandmaster. You can win these in like no time flat, if I remember rightly in these games. You just whip them onto it and then just stomp the hell out of them. And neither man has landed in the casket so far. Jericho almost landed. Almost made it. But Grandmaster caught him into a reverse suplex before he could. Bulldog from Jericho. Too Cool still alive in this. Jericho still alive in this. And Angle still alive in this. Oh, Jericho's in the casket. Jericho's in the casket. Grandmaster went for a leg drop there. He should have just gone with a stomp. He could have got more in. Just got Grandmaster up top. Back suplex off the middle row. Grandmaster pops straight back to his feet. He's not selling that shit. Sold the kicks to the face though. Grandmaster just getting battered with that casket. Jericho just standing over him, wielding a casket. What's your weapon of choice? It is the casket. I shall beat people with it. Feels like the kind of shit you'd have seen Kane do in like 98, 99. Just pick up a whole casket and start swinging it at people. Grandmaster danced on him and then just reversed Jericho. Grandmaster just tried to show Jericho up here. Jericho the biggest heel in this tournament because he defeated TAKA. Moon flipping from Jericho, almost landed in the casket himself. Big DDT. Jericho so far the only man to have been in the casket, but the lid was not closed. Big DDT again from Jericho. He's landed a few of those so far on Grandmaster. Jericho backbreaker. Didn't go for the welcome to Winnipeg. He just went for an old backbreaker. Grandmaster's got to dance on him again. Get hit with the divorce court for his troubles. Jericho now working on the leg. Don't know why Jericho's going for a schoolboy. There's no pins. Case in point, Grandmaster threw him in there, and then somehow Jericho teleported out to be put in a camel clutch. Being humbled by Grandmaster. Grandmaster now just slipped behind, didn't work, gets whipped from one side to the other. Jericho comes charging in, gets clotheslined in the knee. That would probably hurt quite a lot, actually. Jericho went for a wheel kick, didn't work. Hip toss almost into the casket, sort of next to it, like he was lying in bed next to it. Oh, Grandmaster, no, now he goes in, and Jericho landed in that thing multiple times, did not get knocked down once. Grandmaster gets thrown in it once, Jericho, bang, and he's out. Jericho advances to the final to face either Kurt Angle or Scotty 2 Hotty. If the favourites, both of them, make it to the final, I'll be disappointed. I know I don't mind like if Angle wins technically for what it means, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm pulling for Scotty here. I am pulling for Scotty in an I Quit match. That does not benefit Scotty. All right, I'm pulling for the underdog with Scotty, but yeah, I feel like it's gotta be Angle. It is, isn't it? It's gonna have to be. It's gonna end up being Angle. It's gonna end up being King Kurt. King Kurt is gonna beat Scotty in an I Quit match. And be King Kurt versus Jericho in the final. Probably in a ladder match, which is like the biggest crapshoot in this entire game. One that someone like Scotty could have actually won. Here we go, Scotty. Oh, Scotty facing no time. Alley-oop, Jesus. Scotty just threw Kurt from one side of the ring to the other with an alley-oop. Scotty's not messing around. He's already got the mic. Scotty with his French fry head. Charges in and Angle just takes him down like he's nothing. Angle holding the mic like he doesn't know what to do with it. Scotty hits it with a suplex. Vertical suplex style, slips to the side. Arm ring to take it. Scotty, what the hell is this? He spins round on those French fries. Worked out for him now. Now Scotty doing that spinning in midair thing. And then gets clocked in the face with the microphone. He gets DDT'd for his efforts. Charging in again, another headlock takeover. Angle has worked those to perfection throughout this tournament so far. Look at Angle, just showing off now. Although, he says he's showing off. Scotty has done well in this so far. Like, Scotty has been surprising in this tournament. He had a Hell in a Cell match against Lita, which was back and forth. Very back and forth. Scotty just got himself in the perfect position before Lita. And he started off this match by alley-ooping Kurt Angle from one side of the ring to the other. Hold on there from Angle. We've got hold of that microphone again. I keep forgetting the word. How do I keep forgetting the word for microphone? I have one right in front of me, which does actually say microphone written on it. Armringer takedown. Angle tried to taunt, did not work. That's Scotty's business. Scotty's the taunter here. Scotty's going to dance on you. Another armringer. Elbow drop to the back of the knee, it looked like. Angle just slipping round, gets caught once again. Running neck breaker. Punch in the face. Went for a big clothesline. Gets caught in that headlock. The side headlock by Scotty Too High. Big drop kick. That caught Angle flush on the chin. And vertical suplex from Scotty. The headlock takeover. Angle just pacing now. Pacing. Punch in the face. Big drop kick. Scotty tried to charge in. Didn't work. Another big drop kick. DDT from Scotty. And again, Scotty with his Jamiroquai looking ass is actually doing incredibly well here against Kurt Angle. Just straight up takedown there from Angle. Just wrist clutch takedown. Is that what you call it? Wrist clutch, waist lock takedown. That's what I was looking for. Oh god, flipping senton from Scotty there. Pulled that out of nowhere. But again, just taking the legs out from Scotty. Angle thinks about going for the mic. He does and gets caught with Scotty just spinning in midair again. He's got him up. Punch to the ribs. Backflip into the back suplex. We saw that earlier against Lita. Angle no sells it though. Fireman's carry. I'm not quite sure what to do with himself, but fireman's carry again. But Scotty got him caught in that side headlock. He's loving that side headlock and that vertical suplex. They say that Scotty's got some really impressive moves. He's doing a lot of very basic ones, but they're working because I don't think Kurt's seen them coming. Well, that works too. Just punch him in the face multiple times. And another side headlock from Scotty. Scotty slips down. Angle not quite sure what to do with himself. He just got DDT'd. Oh, Kurt was in perfect position to be wormed. He's just been DDT'd. Oh, Angle is not letting himself stay down because he knows if he stays down on the mat for more than a couple of seconds, Scotty's going to start going for the worm. And that is one thing that Kurt does not want. He does not want to get wormed. Roll up by Kurt, but again, no pinfalls. Scotty vertical suplex. Angle's in a bad position. No, but he gets up quickly. Drop kick face first into the corner. Kurt was again in the perfect place. But he's getting up far too quickly for Scotty to be able to go for the worm. Almost like Angle's done his homework. Oh, Scotty was going for it again. You see him trying to position himself. But Kurt keeps getting up far too quickly. Kurt being incredibly smart here. Putting himself through paces to stay up. Oh god, big chop to send Scotty out of the ring. And Scotty's going to recover by moonwalking. You know what? I can respect it. But just drags Kurt out. Scotty, you've got an advantage in the ring because your finisher can only be hit in the ring. Kurt's, I believe, can be hit from anywhere. You have to be in the ring to hit yours. Oh god, right in the face. And again. And again. Angle getting vicious with it now. He just beat down Scotty in the corner. Oh, it's not over. It's not over yet. Scotty's still in this. Oh, oh, oh! Scotty! Scotty! W! O! R! M! I cannot believe that Scotty's managed to pull it off. The running, twisty, spinny thing in the air. Bam! And Kurt's out. Is Kurt going to quit from the worm? Is Kurt going to quit from the worm? Kurt quit from the worm! Scotty Too High has somehow, someway made it to the finals. I cannot believe it. Scotty Too High versus Chris Jericho. Scotty just beat Kurt Angle in an I Quit match. Oh god. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. Well, what's the final going to be? Hell in a Cell. It seems oddly fitting. Scotty's already done one of these. Oh, let's see how this goes. Again, you'd say the advantage is Jericho, but you could have said that of the last match as well with Angle. The advantage was Angle, but Scotty still came out on top. Credit where it is due for old Scotty. He has somehow made it to the final Jericho has beaten TAKA, and Jericho has beaten Grandmaster. Actually, yes, this actually works. Jericho beat the favourite going in. Jericho beat the sentimental favourite, and now he's facing the two members of Too Cool. My God, Jericho. One of these men will walk away as the star of the upcoming season mode. Don't know who it's going to be. I'm oddly okay with either, to be fair. Well, Jericho, the biggest heel in the tournament. Scotty now the biggest underdog. Made it all this way. I don't think anyone expected Scotty to make it to the final. I know, sure as hell I didn't. Big DT though from Jericho. It's one thing to make it to the final, it's another thing to win. Scotty working that side headlock to perfection. He's done that a few times in this one. Jericho went for a drop into the back of the head and again just gets caught in that side headlock. Scotty mastering the side headlock. The master of the side headlock, Scotty too high. There's a few things that Scotty's the master of. The side headlock and the worm. And the spinning in mid-air thing. Running mid-air corkscrew bollocks. And apparently the alley-up as well, as he pulled that one out of nowhere last match. Oh, there's a high angle backdrop. Drop Jericho on the back of his head. Goes for a dropkick, does not connect, it gets caught, but a dropkick of Scotty's does work. Scotty's going to dance on him. And Jericho's going to punch him in the face for his efforts. And dropkick Scotty in the face. Scotty and Lita were out of the cell very, very quickly. These two have stayed in. Scotty and Chris have stayed in the cell. Scotty tries to go up top. Jericho does not let him. Arm-ring a takedown divorce court, as it is also known. Jericho dropping the knee on the shoulder blade there, it looked like. Went for a dive at Scotty. Scotty just sidestepped him and then kicked him in the ass. Big drop kick from Chris. Just gets elbowed in the face for his efforts. Bulldog from Jericho. Both these men like to use the Bulldog. Jericho punching Scotty too hard in the face while holding him via his french fries. That sounded way worse than it actually was. Whips Scotty into the corner, Jericho charges in, flips over, moon flipping, that was almost beautiful, but Scotty was getting up just a little too quick. He spins in the air to keep Jericho grounded. It's like a weird tornado attack that he can just pull out of nowhere. He gets sent to divorce court one more time. Cover. Not even a one count, spins in the air again. Scotty likes using that move. Oh God! Jericho just sunk Scotty square in the chin. Jericho's kind of dominated this match. He has been on top for like the entirety of this match. Scotty has barely got going. He got hit with divorce court. It got a 1, but that was it. Scotty needs to be careful because right now Jericho has himself a lion tamer and you do not want to get caught in that. Jericho was going for moon flipping again, did not work. Scotty diving elbow, that worked. Scotty behind the 8 ball once again, but he's mastering the headlock. God. Caught the drop kick though. Back elbow didn't work. And again, divorce court. Scotty in a bad way. Jericho moon flipping. Hit Scotty trying to get back up. Dives in there with a flying forearm and a pin, but only a 1 count. Scotty kicks out again. Scotty is somehow staying in this. Elbow drop there from Scotty. Charges in, does not land. Back elbow from Jericho. Jericho snap suplex. Scotty's in a bad position. But he's managed to get himself back up. Like he was going to go for a drop kick, but got chopped out of the air. Jericho was going for move flipping, got hit with the spinning Scotty. Oh, schoolboy. Schoolboy out of nowhere. 2. Jericho just beat Scotty too high. In true WWE/WWF fashion, the heel walks away the victor. Chris Jericho is your winner, and Chris Jericho will be the star of the upcoming SmackDown 2 season mode. My God. Well then, that was one way to determine who it was going to be. Jericho, it was kind of fitting. He beat Taka, who was the last one. So that works. So thank you everybody so much for joining me in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill by now. All the fun stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.